Off to a slightly bad start already. It froze, but I haven't done anything. I noticed there's a terminal here. Computer, I mean. Site status. Theta. All systems are operational. The hull. Subcoat intact. 99%. Armor intact. 84% life support. A wow. Air is clean. Medium. Don't know what that means. Seems like if it's only medium cleaned, it's not cleaned at all. Temperature is 13 degrees Celsius. Pressure is 2.102 bar. And this was last diagnosed January 16th, 2104. I actually don't know what year we're in. Map. Main level. Huh. Black box beacon.
Looks like all your friends moved downstairs.
Why abandon the gate? And the habitat? That's so strange. I don't like this at all.
Does that tell me these are all recordings? Because there's 6 right there. There's a lot right there. Oh, dang it. Wait, wasn't Amy Alvaro? What was Amy's last name? Hold on. I have it on a paper somewhere. I could have swore Amy was Alvaro. Amy was Azaro. Why would you have an Azaro and an Alvaro? Okay. Emma Alvaro, astrodynamics expert. Robin Bass, field service technician, deceased. Catherine Chun, Intel systems engineer. She is missing, so potentially still alive, as Catherine stated. Dorian Cronstead, administrative supervisor, deceased. Jessica Davis, structural engineer, deceased. Jacqueline or Joaquin Defreen, field service technician. Some of these just don't have any information, so I assume that means they're alive. Sean Evans, field service technician. Martin Fisher, a wrangler, is dead. Keith Forquerin, the overseer. Matthew Frost, biometrics expert. Jasper Hill, software coordinator, missing. Nikolai Vashkin, systems architect, missing. Maggie Rabi, first responder, she is deceased. We know that. We found her body. Guy Conrad, wrangler, deceased. Alice Coster, payload manager. Sarah Lindwell, payload technician, missing. Nadine Masters, medical doctor. Ian Peterson, software engineer, missing, so he was not one of the corpses outside, or one of the coffins. Imogene Reed, mechatronics engineer, missing. Mark Sarong, intelligence and analyst, is deceased. Peter Strosky, wait, we haven't seen a Ross yet. Peter Strosky, dispatcher. John Stomeyer, security operative. Richard Thabo, mechatronics engineer. Heather Wolschek, site service engineer, and I'm pretty sure she was the first dead body we found, as we are using her handheld device. Guests: Jane Adams, chief factor from Upsilon. Mariska Daviau, wrangler from Lambda. Gavin Finley, FS technician from Upsilon, deceased. Javid Goya, wrangler from Delta. I believe he is deceased because he was on the mission to get Acres. Nathan Grau, captain of Port Lambda, deceased. Vanessa Hart, dispatcher for Lambda. Vigdis Jonsdoder, dispatcher from Upsilon. Chris Yosik, from Lambda. Doesn't have a job, I guess. Astrid Krier, FS technician from Delta. Deceased Luis Miron. Or is that who I have? Do I have Luis's thing? I don't remember. It's one of those two. FST from Upsilon. Could be her because she's at Upsilon. Deceased. Baxter Rogers, geotechnical engineer from Upsilon. Ashish Shankar, wrangler from Upsilon. And Brandon Wan, wrangler from Delta. So there are people who are not on this list who we don't know what's up.
Find someone who knows the security cipher.
You got it. You got it. As I said, shit's probably gonna hit. That sounded like growling, but these are robots. Okay. Yeah, no. That's a hallway.
Why would they all leave this floor?
I don't get it either. It's like they all just cleared out.
Why would they all leave this floor? When I look into this room, that's just... What? The Dark Descent. Cat, if that's you turning on lights, a little heads up before you turn on lights would be cool.
What the hell are you doing?
I know it looks bad, but it makes me feel a lot better. Helps me focus.
I mean, that's the wow you're hooking up to.
I need it, okay? I wouldn't have made it this far without it.
Let's just keep going.
Probably shouldn't have done that yet. I forget that it turns off the power. So now it's just dark here now. Oh, I hear.
So interesting downstairs. Just labs and offices. Maybe the shuttle station.
Should we go check?
Rather not. Got a bad feeling about this.
Thanks, Catherine. I hear the music doing what it's doing. The random. Can't close this door.
Maybe they wanted to keep close to the shuttle station in case something went wrong.
You're really stuck on that one.
I'm just worried about my colleagues.
That's odd, because you didn't seem to care about anyone before. Where? Where? Don't like that. Don't like that. Bathroom stall hidey hole. It's gonna repeatedly do that until one time it's gonna... I didn't hear a drop. I mean, it took a bit, but now it's actually tense. Like, running away from TV Head wasn't really that scary. This... lights are gonna flicker again once I go in. This time they're just gonna stay off. Okay. Stairwell going up and down. A ball, because of course. Guy Conrad. Okay. Guy was an alcoholic? Guess not necessarily an alcoholic, but liked to drink. Wisconsin Beaks. We're just gonna ignore whatever is going on outside. It ain't in here, so it's not important. Yep. Not like I need to leave this room now because I didn't find what I'm looking for. Nadine's locked off. Maggie? Catherine?
Hey, that's Mark.
Did you bring something? A souvenir?
No, it's just memories.
The fuck?
Your teddy bear could use some repairs.
Toby always breaks. He's top heavy, so he keeps falling over. I seriously doubt you'll find anything useful in there.
Socks?
You don't have to search my room. We'll get by.
You have a lot of toys.
Maybe we should move on.
You're not even the real Catherine. What are you afraid of? Heck. It's feminine products or what? They are. Okay. I couldn't tell if they were or if it was something else. So I was trying to read it.
Come on, no need to go through all my stuff.
Cool fan.
Thanks. Reminds me of Taipei, my hometown.
You have a marionette. Okay. What's on your, Ooh, a journal. June 6th, 2103. Imogene Reed tested a machine today. It was clearly corrupted by WoW, but more importantly, it was assembled in a seemingly primitive way, like someone had specifically created it for WoW to steal. When activated, the machine mimicked the room and read along with it. At some point, she was scanned and then loaded as a simulation inside the digital space, so Catherine knew about all this. Presentation shocked Reed and was quickly terminated. It scares me how much it reminds me of my AR capsule. June 14th, 2103. After dissecting the vivarium machine that Reed activated, it's clear that WoW copied my capsule project and constructed the scene to hold the Reed simulation. I don't like all the movement I'm hearing. It's actually very similar in its construction, except for one point. Where my capsule houses flat people constructed from model neurographs, the vivarium's brain scan lives on. It isn't limited by its content. From the originating brain scan Reed emerged, the Reed inside the vivarium was a perfect copy. June 21st, 2103. I have it! I have scanned humanity! Well, you scanned only people who live on this thing, because everyone else was dead, but okay. I can build an artificial reality capsule that can hold every living member of Pathos 2. I can't figure out how it worked with the vivarium, but I can replicate WoW's scanning technique using the pilot seats. They are already prepared with the type of electromagnetic drums needed. June 22nd, 2103. It was even easier than I thought. The pilot seats are already set to allow the diffraction and the high energy needed to capture the scan. I suspect WoW has been using the seat to steal scans from us for a while. That's not good. I guess that explains the mockingbirds. The WoW must have stolen scans from people using the pilot seat and used it as a basis for intelligence in the machines. So that's what it did. It somehow, my scan was left in the seat and the WoW stole it and created me. July 3rd, 2103. With a surprisingly positive reaction from the team, we have now officially started the ARC project. We are to scan all the people we can find and load them into the capsule. Then we will launch it into space using the space gun. It's nice to think something will live on like that. July 12th, 2103. Mark Sarang killed himself after his scan. He has been suggesting everyone should kill themselves as it would somehow allow them to actually get on the Ark. I'm not sure how that would work. It did trigger a lot of arguments among the staff. What was that? Arguments among the staff, and apparently it's my fault somehow. Stromier is not happy with me. Hope it will calm down. Something sniffed. AR capsule. Richard gave me a set of AI templates I haven't seen before, and folded one of them to make a few friends for Capsule Catherine and her gang of legacies. What? New way to simulate turbulence makes the weather system so much better. Implemented Reed. Didn't go well. New try with Reed. Reed won't play nicely with the others. She's too real. And I think Catherine had a crush on Reed. Well, that didn't go far. It's Mark Sarang. I don't know why I'm closing the doors. I've already learned they can open the doors, right?
Did you know that the human body consists of up to 75 trillion individual cells? They typically don't stay with us till we die. Some live a few days, while others live a few years. We're not affected by their short lifespans, as they're replaced by new cells, which help sustain our bodies. I don't think anyone would argue that we ever lose our persona due to this process. Yet we are clearly in a constant state of transformation. Then how do we remain the same? A continuous flow of thought and perception keeps an unbroken chain of continuity that we know as our self. Our conscious mind is not the pattern of our brain, but a continuous emergent entity based on that pattern. When Dr. Chung populates the Ark, she is capturing a moment of our existence resistance and placing it inside the digital world. Soon you and your digital you will grow apart due to diverging experiences, but for a tiny window, you are the very same. With unbroken continuity, it will live on. A fulfilling life, no doubt, no less real than the one from which it was plucked. Now remember, you are not your body. You are the emergent entity. That entity just happens to occupy two places at once for a while. If you took away your body, you would simply be the only one you can be. The you inside the Ark. Let your body die and continue on in the digital paradise among the stars.
Okay, so he's saying the reason people had to kill themselves was essentially so that two of them wouldn't go on to exist, wouldn't go on to live. Yes, so much in his room as well. Dear friends, when you read this, I will have entered the Ark. As I've explained, this is accomplished by ceasing to live as your scan is being completed. Do not frighten Catherine. I will do this in secret by folding cyanide salts into chewing gum and placing it in my mouth before seeing her. When I hear her announce completion, I will bite down, quickly causing my own demise. Well, no, cyanide is not quick. Okay. When you discover the truth, I mean, I guess it's kind of quick, but I mean, it's not. You probably know what I mean. When you discover the truth behind my death, no, there's no tragedy to mourn, for I am victorious. I advise you all to do the same, and join me inside the Ark. Sincerely, Mark Sarang. He has a lot of stuff in here. A lot of notes. Oh, I can't turn the pages of this, like I thought I could. Nope. Okay. Classified. Carthage, March 7th, 2102. Mark Sarang, Intelligence Analyst. Theta, Pathos 2. Mr. Sarang, the company is very pleased to hear of your success in making the WoW a station-wide presence. We trust you appreciate what a unique opportunity this is, and that you will do everything in your power to fully explore and understand this mystery. To do so, you need to ensure that Dr. Johann Ross, that's the guy who we haven't heard of before. We've heard him laugh. He was insane on Omicron. Is able to steer and study the WoW from Alpha without outside interference. In case of an emergency, you may direct Julia Dahl at Omicron to forcefully eliminate any opposition. Oh, so this dude was a... Okay. But please make an effort to avoid extreme actions. The WoW is an important, costly affair, and we hope to follow a steady development without setbacks. Supervisory board. No. And I can't even read this. What was the point then? Those boots be floating. Fixed them. I can't read what he wrote there, but there's question marks. These things that I've been sticking my hand in. A bunch of math. Yep, it's all the WoW. That's in the Chem lab. This looks like that says VHS. more. Robin Bass and Martin Fisher. Why can't I open that one? Is her body... Oh! I say, is her body in there? Possibly, because I didn't notice the blood covering the bed. Pottery. This. Okay. Ferris wheel. Cat. Spain? Did she color these? She did. These were her, what it's gonna be like on the Ark photos. Thermos. We're all dying anyway. I'm all in. I put my faith in Sarang and the continuity. Yeah. So that's not her, though. Who are these people? We've seen what she looks like, and she didn't look like this. Martin Fisher. Ooh. All right, Martin, what do you got for me? Guess just another one of these. Let's plunge it. It's gonna make you say wow every time. It's gonna make you say wow every time. Already at 30 minutes into this. We have a whole nother floor to check. Might as well finish off this floor first, and then I can call this one.
This is where I did my scan. And all the others, I suppose.
You don't remember?
My scan was the first. Had to test the scanner before I could start making promises.
Okay. Let's listen to the audio log.
Strasky? Strasky? Come in, I need help in the lab, the scan room.
What happened?
Conrad killed himself after the scan.
Jesus, how?
Maser tool? What should I do?
I'm gonna need to tell Strohmeyer.
No, please! I'm so close. Strohmeyer's gonna shut down the ARC project. It's not my fault people keep killing themselves.
Catherine, what are you gonna do? It's not like you can sneak a 300-pound body out of the lab.
I know.
Catherine, are you okay?
Not even close.
Did she create the TV heads? Error codes 06FF0A12. Unable to connect to mainframe. Please reset router in the sub-level vault. Of course. Why did you open both doors?
Ah, I see.
What?
Check the terminal. I just want to make sure.
Nan-comp. The Nanami composition, type compressed Nakajima neurograph, continuous time, 21 milliseconds. Captured March 12, 2014. Author, Nakajima Shin. Subject, name, Nanami. Sex, female. Birth, December 11th, 1997. Death, July 17th, 2021. Nationality was Japanese. I can apparently erase the data. Why? The Berg. The Pace Files. Berg. Type, compressed Nakajima neurograph. Continuous. Hey, I'm right there. I can already see it. Continuous time, 6 milliseconds. Captured, April 28th, 2015. Author was David Munshi. That's our dude. Oh, it's Berg. Of course, it's Munshi and Berg. It's Berg. We don't need to read more about him, do we? He's a November baby. He died in August. Haha, 2069. Nice. And he was Canadian. Munshi? Same.
David Munshi. How did this... What is this?
Munshi, he died in 2078. And me.
Kath, what is this? Why do you have a file of me?
You are one of Dr. Munshi's templates. A legacy scan.
Simon Jarrett. Captured on May 2nd, 2015. Author David Munshi. Subject name Simon Jarrett. Sex is male. Birth was July 16th, 1988. And my death was on June 1st, 2015. A month later. Didn't they say this was supposed to... No, I don't think they promised it would keep me alive. Nationality is Canadian. Oh, and I have an audio recording. How do I get to that? Here we go. Post scan, May 2nd, 2015.
Okay, that's it.
Wow, that was fun.
That's a relief. Still figuring this out, so...
It was freaky. So many lights. What do we do now?
Paul and I are going to run tests for a week or so, and then we'll work out a roadmap to your recovery.
Well, I feel excited. Can't wait to get back to the living.
Roadmap, May 20th, 2015.
We've worked everything out. Everything is legal. Vouched for by Dr. Peak and Professor Way.
Oh, that's great news.
No big change in medication. You'll be taking an aspirin every morning, but that's about it. Paul worked out a diet with some variations you should try out. You can continue doing physical therapy. Also, there's some extra cardio training every other day.
Okay, getting complicated.
Don't worry, it's really not. We're going to keep an eye on you every week, so we'll be able to adjust the plan if needed.
And finally, the last recording on June 1st, 2015.
The model was sound. It should have worked.
It's not your fault, David.
I really wish things had turned out differently.
Yeah, me too.
I was supposed to save you.
Hey, you got my brain on file. Maybe you can put it to some use.
Yeah, who knows? You'd be okay with that? Using it for my research?
Sure. It's like a part of me lives on or something. Like a donated organ. You know what sucks about dying?
What?
The crash. Everything up till now. The brain damage. You guys, everything. Has made my life so much more real. I started thinking about all the things I was going to do. I'd never been more excited to be alive. All that hope. Wasted.
That's alright, buddy. I don't think they had audio logs, but I'm just gonna go back and check.
What's a legacy scan?
They're historic templates for AI construction. Any self-respecting engineer wouldn't use legacies anymore, but they're great for learning. They come with every development kit.
So, my brain scan turned into a template for artificial intelligence.
You should be proud.
So much for that mystery. No magic or time travel needed. I was here all along. Waiting for someone to shove a picture of my brain into a suit and hit the power button.
Welcome to my place. When I started the art project, I pretty much lived in this lab.
Cozy.
Yeah. Cozy. Okay, guess I'm taking that with me. He didn't comment on it at all. I thought there was a trash can over there. That was too hard. Okay, I can't do any of this until I troubleshoot. That looks like that plugs into that. That was too short.
This is where I would store the ARC scans.
Are they similar to my legacy file?
No, yours is flatter, if that makes sense, less dynamic.
Thanks. That makes me feel much better.
All right, we finished off this floor. We'll call it here so that this doesn't go on to be 5 hours long. It's still too strong. And then we will pick up with the not the basement, but the lower floor next time. Where I will, I guess, encounter that creature. I'm guessing I am the WoW. Well, not maybe me, but they use my brain scans to initially create the WoW. Oh, come on. I hit the cup again. Oh. This is the last one I have access to. Oh, I missed them all. Oh well. Here, we'll do this. Made it.